For over 40 years, the Road Institute has been recognized as the premier educator for asphalt industry professionals. Every crew is trained in best practices, regardless of the brand of paving equipment they use. This video offers an inside look at what the Road Institute is all about.
The Road Institute was established actually in the mid-60s. Tom Skinner, who was known as the Dean of the Road Institute, established the Institute as the training facility as a means of training both operational as well as distributors and DOTs in the innovations that came into the pavers.
When new controls and automation came out, they were trying to explain to the industry what it is and why it makes things better. So it evolved out of that into supporting both the service and mechanics training as well as the operations and applications training of the paving crews and the mechanics that work on it.
Our primary focus is towards those end users, but we found that anyone within the industry, whether it be the DOT, the distributor, anybody who has interest in the operation or maintenance or repair of them, even our own people, whether it be sales, engineering, marketing, we have some purchasing people in the class. The more they understand about this strange piece of construction equipment is what makes it different and what makes their interest in these courses sort of premier.
Basically, this machine starts off as raw materials, components, and systems, and what me and my team do is purchase those components, systems, and work with our suppliers to enable us to not only get the parts into the facility, but then build a quality piece of machinery. And we're doing that during the prototype phases all the way up until what we call the industrialization of the product, which is when we start building it in production and selling it to market. We arrived Monday pretty late, but yesterday, Tuesday, some great classroom training. It's a great area, the weather's beautiful, the course accommodations have been excellent, and the classroom learning, it's really good. Not only do we have a good setting here to learn in, but I'm working with basically people in the industry who are using this equipment or learning to use this equipment. And so far the classroom training has been excellent. Get to see some theoretical applications of what we're doing, examples of mats of asphalt laid down and compaction principles. All in all, it's a good way to tie in the classroom learning with the hands-on learning.
I enjoy more of the hands-on versus the classroom. The new advancements in the machines to actually make our jobs a little easier. It's the better techniques for the newer equipment to see what's out there so that as we upgrade our equipment that we can get into newer stuff. Two municipalities, one from in Colorado and one from in New Jersey, they both came back a second year later, and the one from New Jersey said that after we went to class we went back and we bought 2 small rollers and a small paver. And you know, that's not our primary mission here to sell things, but the guy was so impressed with the equipment that he went back and did that. And the same thing happened with the municipality in Colorado.
You sit in the office all day, you're buying parts for the machines, you're hearing what the assembly line needs, and getting out here and seeing actually what they're missing and how it's affecting the production line. It's been great. It's been a great experience. I would highly recommend it. We've been actually running the equipment, laying a mat, rolling it, and watching how everything operates with the different adjustments that have to be made. I've learned a lot. I've gained a lot of respect for the road crews out there running our machines, and I see a lot of things that we've put on our machines that are coming up that they haven't yet seen that's going to make their jobs a little bit easier.
What we try to focus on is basically best practices and paving principles. And it's whether the guys has no experience or gal has no experience paving or has 20 or 30 years, they come and they always learn something. The new folks learn a lot, and the old timers that come back all the time, they always go away saying, I got 1 or 2 good things that I can take away and use when I go back to work.